Ugh. Good. Guys, welcome to the stream. Ask, so it wasn't destroyable before. No, it has been destroyable for a long time. The Spire destruction is awesome. It's probably the coolest thing I've ever put into a map. Well, we got the...
Oh shit, here we go again.
Thank you for the 2 coax. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. No, yeah, the Spire's been destructible for a while, but we need to edit the animations, polish it up, and edit it in such a way that it doesn't crash and burn and blow up everything beneath it. So that even when your Spire goes down, you know, you can still do stuff. You can still spawn vehicles. Because currently it's a little rough. It's a little rough. Gyarados! Thank you for the 2!
Here we go again. Oh shit.
Okay, well. Oh, dude, I hope they reference that in GTA 6. I really hope they do. That'd be so funny. Alright, anyways, guys. I want to get started. I'm feeling pretty motivated, pretty pumped. And I want to show, for any of you guys who didn't get the opportunity to see last stream on Friday, the cool stuff I was working on then. Which is not my best work, but I'm pretty pleased with. So, without further ado. I was going to switch scenes, but actually we need the music. Let me get my intern to switch music, please. Switch music. Thank you. Let's begin. Hello! Welcome officially back, guys. It's another day with Permafrost. And while this map will look substantially different on release, we're getting very close to that said release, which is extremely exciting, which means we're doing some more polish and awesome stuff like that. Kiram! Holy hell, 1 month shy of 4 years! Thank you for 47 months, dude! Much appreciated! Oh my god! So before you start, 47 months. We are almost there. 1 more month to go. That's insane! Okay. I'm setting a reminder right now to design the 4-year badge and make it look cool as hell. In fact, I think I might just redesign all the badges while I'm at it. I've been so busy with other non-Halo stuff lately. I haven't really had time to work on the stream and the map off stream, but now I got time, man. I'm good now. I'm gonna go do that. Another egg badge. It's not an egg, dude. It's gilded centerpiece with a white marble outline. It's not an egg. Turbo Sim, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it.
Fuck, dude. I think those illegal boner pills that Green Knight sold me behind Walmart were laced with fence.
That does sound like something Green would do. I would not be surprised. Thank you, Stinky Stick, for 46 months. My God, much appreciated. So I'm pretty close to it. Anyway, phrasing. But thank you.
Stream is snow. Fraudulent.
Thank you for the 3. Gyarados, listen, okay? It's your fault for getting baited by a deserty looking stream. Okay, that was just an old thumbnail from when I was very first working on the Spire, okay? Get baited, get scammazed. That's right. I took the desert and I made it snowy. It's over for you. Everyone saw that you just got fooled just now, and they think that's super embarrassing, and that sucked, and they're all laughing very hard. Anyway, a tundra is just a cold desert? That's true. Antarctica's the largest desert in the world, right? Anyway, I want to show you guys some of the cool stuff we did on the last stream. As you know, there's a lot of content on this map that I've put in over the past month, and a lot of it I didn't have the time to fully polish and finish up. One of the things we did on Friday's stream was actually do the interior spaces for the vehicle spawners. And I will admit right away, it's not my best work ever, but it does look pretty dang good, all things considered. I didn't try to go all out and design like an incredible space in here. I just wanted a room that wasn't some default Halo Wars crap that was super busted. So at least I just threw some Halo Reach panel textures in here, gave it a little bit of trim, threw a light on the ceiling, and it looks okay. You know, you're going to come in here to spawn vehicles. I'm not trying to make it gorgeous, but it looks alright. And we also, let me turn on jetpack so I can speed over. We also did the other interior, which is the, technically, barracks that came out of Halo Wars, but we're using it to spawn these smaller land vehicles, the Mongoose, Warthog, Kestrel. So if we actually pop on over to here, I did go ahead and design a little interior space in here. I gave this one a little bit more detail because, frankly, it needed it. You know, it's got these doors that I had to add some textures to, lights to, added this little device right here. You know, some lights on the walls. It's not the greatest thing ever, but it is an interior and it is passable. So there we go. We got some little interiors in here, making it feel a little more cohesive and nice, rather than just having like this super broken, terrible thing that just looks ugly. Press left shift to sprint. I know, I hate these stupid pop-ups in the editor, man. People, it's so funny too, because I keep seeing people on Twitter and they're like, dude, oh my god, I can't believe they're adding these stupid tutorials. Why is Cortana telling me to go places? Why are the buttons I need to press on my screen all the time? I'm like, dude, Halo's always had that. And it's always been annoying. This is not new. They're just making sure new players are good. I wish you a very Shift W and tag test. Oh, green. Dude, it's the worst. It took me so long to realize that little debug thing was popping because I'm pressing Shift W. Like, bro, I'm just trying to walk forward and throw equipment, okay? I'm not trying to fucking pop up a weapon debug hotkey. It's the worst. Anyway, so these came out pretty good, all things considered. I spent a decent few hours on Friday's stream working on these, and I'm pretty pleased with them. This one's kind of fancy, not perfect, you know. If I really wanted to, I know I could go harder and make them look better, but they're good enough. Really, they're good enough, and that's fine for me. So I'm glad we got that out of the way. We also made sure that the new teleporter system was working yesterday. They're off right now because these are supposed to be capturable. I think one of the things we're going to do today, on top of improving the Spire's destruction animation, which if you want to see that, I'll do that really fast. We'll turn on scripts. We'll do MP, wake script, Spire dome red. Try to get the Spire's dome down.
Alert. Red Team Spire Shield is now offline.
And then the actual destruction. Thank you for the 2, Turbo Simp!
Can one shirt just say Green Knight sold me boner pills laced with Fent behind the KFC?
Sure. Yeah, I'm down. That'll probably be the best selling piece of merch I'd ever make. Oh, the sounds didn't play because I deleted myself or I died. But this is the destruction animation. Both Spires do this. I think it looks pretty awesome. I really, really like it. But that said, I definitely do think we need to move some of these bases around. You know, some of the pieces of the spire that actually collapse and fall when I animated them, they of course do kind of clip into the vehicle pad, so when the spire gets destroyed, it's kind of rough. It's low-key kind of rough, and there's only so much you can do about it. Now, I actually have a question for you guys, and I've been debating this. It would be low-key pointless for me to fix this or change anything if I made it so that destroying the spire ended the game instantly. So, my question to you is, do I make it so the spire destroying ends the game, wins it for the enemy team? Do I add that in as an optional side objective to instantly end the game, or do I just make it a feature like this? Don't do it. See, that's the thing. I feel like it has pros and cons, which is kind of why I'm trying to pick your guys' brains on this, because it would be kind of cool, on one hand, to make it a really good sought-after objective, but on the other hand, it would pull away from all the other game modes meaningfully. The Spire takedowns have been so one-sided, you know, fair enough. I'm just thinking it gives you another option on how to end the game, so you don't necessarily need to play Capture the Flag. You can decide to capture the Spire and take it out. If I did do that, I would make it a little bit more challenging. I'd probably increase the timer and the requirement to take the Spire down. Only if you add enemy markers when they go in. That's not a bad idea, actually. What's the point in playing any game type, then? I mean, taking down the Spire isn't exactly easy. People have to be pretty, like, oblivious to the fact that you're destroying it. Depends on the game mode. Yeah, that's a valid point. It's been too long since I was here. How's the map development been since I was gone? Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know when the last time you were here, so I don't know what's changed since then, but we've been working on a lot of stuff. We added interiors to the little vehicle spawners. We did that on Friday. We've replaced the BFG with a brand new vehicle teleporter system that you can capture, and we're going to be working on Spire destruction animations, as well as finally adding in the secondary vehicle spawners. They're mostly in, actually. They do function, but I ran out of script space. I believe after removing the BFG, I should have the script space needed to fully get these working. Thank you for the 2, Turbo Sim.
Did you make the trailer yet?
Not yet.
Did you use any of my clips?
Not yet. I haven't done any Halo stuff off stream for the past, like, week and a half, but that changes now because I'm done with my other side project, so I am probably going to be getting the trailer going pretty soon. The version of Permafrost that I have and the one on the Steam Workshop are still good, so I can go through in theater, capture some clips. I was actually capturing a lot of clips for the trailer, and it looked really cool. But unfortunately, I was not able to get a ton of clips yet because Permafrost has a tendency to crash theater mode when you click back a bunch of times. It plays all the clips perfectly, but if you go back and rewind in theater mode, it does have a tendency to crash, which is a bit of an annoyance. So that was a bit troublesome. Haven't seen this base yet? Oh yeah, this is the Halo Wars base. You can actually teleport into here. I'm going to swap out the teleporters pretty soon. Right now, it's using this placeholder teleporter that is literally just a Halo Reach Forge piece that I shoved into the map. But when you use that teleporter, it takes you into this little zone right here where you can see the receiver node is. And the cool part about this is that this side base, which has vehicles and stuff, you can shoot out of it and defend and all kinds of stuff. But when you go through this little shield here, it's a one-way shield, just like in Halo Reach, the Forge pieces, so you absolutely cannot get back in once you get out. So it's kind of like a safety bubble when you teleport to prevent camping. Technically, you could camp it, but, you know. Oh, you got the one-ways working? Yeah, it was honestly way more challenging and annoying than I would have liked for it to be, because doing it on, like, a flat plane, like the Forge object in Halo Reach's one-way shield, that one's pretty easy. When you're doing it on a curved surface, exponentially more challenging. But I got it done, and it's relatively optimized, so it's not too bad. And of course, we have still the battery system, which is super fun. I really like this. I think it adds a ton to the map. I do think I need to balance it a bit, getting the numbers of how many batteries are in and stuff like that, and how much they affect your base's energy level. All of that has a tendency to make a team a lot weaker or a lot stronger, and can make the game a lot more challenging. Low-key, I do think it comes down to players and their decisions and how they capture batteries and destroy batteries and all that stuff. But in the gameplay in the playtest we've done, my realization has been players suck at capturing these things, dude. They're so obvious. They're a nice bright purple, the enemies and yours get these big glowing blue and big glowing red energy thingies on the top of them.
Blue team
You can
is now
see when they get
level 2.
captured. You can clearly see what they look like. And yet players just don't seem to realize how important it is to destroy the enemies. So I don't know if that's a me problem or if that's a player's problem, but yeah, it's kind of a big deal. And I'm hoping people figure it out so that I don't have to do anything about it. Because from my play tests, I'm out here regularly capturing these, destroying the enemies, etc. And yeah. Last time I played a bunch of them, I couldn't destroy it. Yeah, I'm going to fix... Actually, we should probably fix that today. It's a really easy fix. It's mostly happening because the origin point of the object is right here in the bottom. And if I place these in the ground slightly, and the origin point goes under the ground, it stops taking AoE damage, so rocket launchers and any explosives just stop doing damage to them. Really easy fix, but I just haven't done it in a minute. The more I look closely, the more closely I look at Reach, the more I go, no, wait, why? What's wrong with Reach? I mean, the engine, I guess, is kind of busted, in a sense. The Tyrant base. What's wrong with the Tyrant base? The Tyrant base is sick. It looks super good. Are you still considering doing the Snowbound Covenant cables for decorations around the batteries and bases? I am for sure. The only reason I haven't yet is because I'm going to be doing a really big pass on everything where basically I'm going to go through the map and edit it and re-import it. So one big thing that I really need to edit and fix is the geometry around this zone here. It's obviously not ideal for everything that we have here. And when I do that, I'm going to also be going in, adding smaller details. I'm going to be adding those Covenant lights around, you know, those little Halo CE style Covenant lights. I'm going to be throwing those all over the place, making sure that they light up the map nicely, kind of direct players down the different lanes and areas that you can go to. I tried to do that a little bit with these guys right here, these little Forerunner sand trap inspired pillars I made. I feel like they kind of add a little bit of that, but I think the little Covenant lights will go a long way as well, so I'll be adding those in. And yeah, I think when I do that, I'll add the Covenant cables around. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to do them yet. I do have a dynamic Covenant cable that I can just kind of place and stack around that works really well, but we'll kind of just have to see how it goes. There's just so many major imperfections people don't notice on a ton of the models. Yeah, I mean, it do be like that. It do be like that. It is what it is. All right, what should we work on first then? The teleporters are good. They do need a visual system to let you know like when stuff is happening, but you know, it's mostly fine. So I guess that could work. I think, let's see, the bases are good. I'm trying to think of everything I just went over so we can just get started. I think we'll start with the batteries. I want to do the Spire destruction and making that work even better, but I think we should really start with the batteries because gameplay-wise, having the batteries be difficult to destroy and sometimes the fact that they're like impossible to destroy is actually so bad for gameplay and has been a huge issue in all of the playtests. I do think that is probably one of, if not the biggest issue the map has right now. And then since it's a super easy fix, I think I'm just going to do that. So let me go here. I'm going to open up Blender. I'm so scared this is just going to break all the animations. I'm so scared. I think I can save it, but I'm so scared, bro. All right, so here is the Covenant Fuel Cell A. Pretty straightforward. What I need to do to make it work, basically, since the origin point is right here, if this part goes underground, it breaks. So what I need to do is move it down till it's at about the halfway point right there. Problem is, that's probably going to break all the animation. So if I hit apply location, okay, the animations still work. Location is applied. I think it's good. I apply the location for all of these. I'm pretty sure only scaling breaks animation, so as long as I do the positioning correctly, it should be okay. Only location seems to break stuff, so I'm gonna keep the scale as is, keep everything else as is. Apply it on these. Apply it on these. All right, we're good. Nothing broke. Everything's fine. Calm down. People should Halo 3ify Reach models more. It does look good. I I do like the process of it. Banana and Enderman! I know that guy, dude. That's 29 months of Banana and Enderman. Thank you very much. Look at the mod man modding. I mean, I do it, man. I do it just because I'm so brave. I'm just so unbelievably brave that I just find myself... I turn on my computer and I'm like, you know what I'm going to do today, man? I'm going to mod Halo 3. Dude, let me tell you. I totally do it. Crazy. Crazy. And I rejected. Good night, Lucas. I'll miss you. Cringe. Man, that's fucked up. I thought we had something. Alright, we're going to take our beautiful... Wait, what is it? Recovery supply capsule. Where did I put this? Battery 01, right? Yeah, battery 01. We're going to throw these in here. Make sure that our folders are clean. They are beautiful. If I'm right, worst case scenario, all I have to do is re-import the animation. And if I'm extra right, I don't even have to re-import the animation. Everything works. It's not complicated. It's super easy. I smile big as usual. And it's good. So let's just do battery 1. We'll quickly re-import it with this button right here. And try not to cry myself to sleep when it blows up. I will have to move them all. That's going to be kind of annoying, but whatever. Please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. I know you dislike modding Halo 4, but is the Halo 4 Infinite mod essentially dead? I wouldn't say it's dead. I just have no desire to work. I guess you could like kind of say it's dead. I just don't want to work in the Halo 4 engine. It is atrociously annoying to work in. I'm gonna go one by one through every battery in order, and that'll be the best way to do this, I think. So basically all I'm going to do is just position them nicely. I can actually like fit them into the ground now without it causing issues, thank God. And so each time I do this, I'm also just going to move the little markers on it down, and we're just going to go one by one. It'll take a couple minutes, it'll be a little tedious, but once we get this, I think it'll just look a lot nicer. Especially having these like slightly in the ground. Well, it'll just look so much nicer. Alright, we go there. That should be good there. I believe the next one is this one right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, these were the first batteries I placed down, so that makes sense. Put our little glowy bits over here like that. Nice, nice. Would you be able to hook up the bitmap sometime tonight? Yeah, I probably could. Alright, where's the next one? Over here. For the record, Glitchy, I'm not going to promise that I'm going to use those textures in the final build. I want to at least see how good they look, because I know they're going to look good. But it is going to bloat the map size substantially if I keep them. So, depending on how big it makes the map, it's probably fine, since Halo mods are already ridiculously big, and it's not even going to be that big of a deal. But still, I can't promise it, but I would definitely, at the very least, like to try it out and see how it looks. Okay, we're looking good here. Dude, if for some reason I am mistaken about how this works and this doesn't actually fix the AoE problem, I'm just going to cry. I'm just going to start crying. I'm going to start bawling my eyes out. But I'm like 99% sure. No, actually, I do know this fixes it now that I think about it, because I adjusted one for one of the playtests out of the ground, and it did fix it. We're good. We're actually good. This small handful of minute tedious process will be worth it. Look at that, they're like slightly buried in the snow now. That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, dude, I should add some snow effects to this. Why is bro so bald? Alright, man. Somebody fucking ban that guy. Take him out back, man. I hate this shit. I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired. Ooh, now this one, look at that. Ooh, like halfway buried in the ground. So tasteful. The way that it actually works with the geometry. That's amazing. Whoever designed this map is so talented. Probably super handsome, too. Was it this one? These three guys over here. Finally not awkwardly sticking out of the ground anymore. Or like floating above it, I should say. You can tell how much I'm able to push these into the ground now by how much I have to move the little effects on top of them down. It's a sick beat. That's fucking dope. Alright, we'll move these little guys down. These little pieces on top that I'm moving, these are just the effects for when you capture it. Like the little glowy colors and stuff. I wish I could attach them to the objects and make them entirely like a part of it. That way things are so much simpler and I don't have to move them separately. But that do not work. At least not with the way I've set it up. Even Green doesn't have my back, bro. He still calls me bald. It's unbelievable. Save, refresh. When have I ever done that? Is that like a, is that rhetorical? I'm confused. You've literally done it many times. In fact, I got mad at you. Because you were like, you know what, man? Everybody's calling Rejected bald all the time, dude. Oh, when is this joke gonna die? And then, like, the next day you came into stream and you're like, he is bald! I fucking hate it here, dude. I'm trying to be out here. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I'm just getting gaslit in my own chat. It's fine. We're almost done, dude. There's fucking 10 quadrillion batteries here, and we've almost set them all up. We're making it work. Watch me accidentally delete one. Oh, that would be so brutal. I don't know why I said that, dude. I'm jinxing it so hard. Save. Save progress. Save progress. Where's the... Oh, over here. Now this dude making a big deal about trolls. Listen, guys, it's just that I'm a really sensitive guy, okay? When you guys say mean things, it's hard. Sticks and stones will break your bones, but they won't replace your hair. Alright, bro. Alright, bro, it's fine. That's fine, honestly. It's fine. Coax, thank you for the 5. Appreciate the support. Thank you.
Add more to your plate, but okay. Check supporter chat. Have an idea for Covey Reach Radio Crate combo.
Covey Reach Radio Crate combo. I might not end up needing it because I do have the radio sounds in the mod. Oh wait, I gotta look at the other side. But I will take a look in just a sec on the last 2. This one and there's one more. Last one, last one. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's over here. The fuck was that noise? It's Green Knight breaking into my house. He does that sometimes. Just in the middle of the night, he'll break a window. Run inside. He runs through the house like in those speedrun videos, then he just jumps back out the window. He's been doing it for like a week straight now. Damn! That grunt got cooked, dude. Okay. I'm glad that's done. That really needed to be done. It looks like the animations worked perfectly on these bad boys, so we gotta do a test now. I have realistically shoved the model into the ground, but because the origin point, I just moved it to the center, realistically, make sure I get the rocket launcher here. I think I already stole it. Okay, I'm in the editor. So this should blow it up. W. I don't know why it still has an active marker point even after I kill it, but you know what? That's not my fault. Okay, this one too. Dropped your ice cream on the floor and I upset. Well, you called me cringe earlier, so I'm of the opinion that you deserve that. Let's go! I fixed the AoE bug. They're perfect now. Every single one of these is destroyable exactly as it should be. Let's go! Wild take, but okay, valid. What do you mean wild take? Alright, I'm looking out for myself here. I'm looking out for me. The possibility of you adding the hunting Yggdrasil. That's the... Is that the... Don't I... That's the Halo Wars one, right? Oh, no, that's the, Wait, which one? Because there's the Mark 1, which is the Halo Legends one. And then there's the Mark 2, which is, like, the Mantis. And then the Mark 3 is the one I have, the Mega Mantis. It's Coldstone, though? Oh, that is actually brutal. I'm sorry. Coldstone is fire. You trim your beard? I did. Look, I'm young again. Because I went to a rave last night. Skaboodly was there too, actually. It was super fun. It was a Blade rave. The original plan for the Blade rave was that they were going to do, like, a thing at midnight where they play, you know, the Blade intro song, the club song where it goes bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. And then blood was actually going to, like, come out of sprinklers on the ceiling. And everyone was, like, dressed super goth. But unfortunately, at the last second, they had to change the venue, so the blood rain did not happen. Feels bad. But Skaboodly and I were there, and we were jamming. We were having a good time. It was sick. What's a club? A fan club? Actually, it was technically a rave. Actually, though, I will say, with the new venue they switched to last minute, it definitely felt more like a club. It was cool, though. Is rejected? How's it doodling? It do be doodling. Skibidi doodle.
Blue team is now at power level 2.
Okay, wait. I still blow it up, right? Yeah!
Power level 1.
Actually, I'm gonna move this one down a little. I just noticed I kind of left it. Oh, right. Because why did I animate the bottom shell, man? Whatever. It still looks good. So, goth baddies or strictly men? No, it was both. It was a mix of just dudes and a bunch of goth baddies. I've been on a Skyrim rave for less than a month. I think we are using different definitions of rave, but hell yeah. Okay, well now that we got that done, that was something I wasn't even necessarily planning to do, but it does look good. I think I'm going to design a new King of the Hill idea for this. Alright, hear me out. I put down... Can I ask you something? You may. Alright, so... What we're going to do here is we're going to do a little King of the Hill circle. Kind of like the one that appears here. When you're trying to capture it with the, you know, the little doodad. But I'm going to make a simplified version that doesn't, like, glitch out as much. At least that's the hope. And I'm just going to have it appear and play a sound when somebody's capturing it and have it do the correct team color. And I think it should be fine if I do that. I feel like it should be fine. I might actually just be able to reuse the other BFG one now that I think about it. Wondering if I could talk to you on DM to get your permission to my friend can publish your Halo custom models in source filmmaker workshop? Sure, you can post them. Just make sure you give me credit in the description. Just be like, Rejected Shotgun did this, but I ported it and made it look cool in this game engine. That's fine. I don't care. Anything I make, it's just do whatever you want with it. In fact, you don't even have to credit me. I would just appreciate it if you do. But yeah, go for it. Absolutely. It's not a big deal. I missed so many streams. Thought he was done. Almost. We're getting there. Alright, I'm looking for... I think I used this one, actually. King of the Hill Spire Red. Oh, wait, this one's kind of small. Oh, no, right, because I could just scale it up. I forgot, because device machines just let you do that. I'll do, like, 2.5. How does that go relative to the... Am I going to play Campaign Evolved? Oh, absolutely. I'm going to play the fuck out of Campaign Evolved. My plan is, buy Campaign Evolved, play it on the 5 days early thing. I'm going to just play, I'm going to spend a whole day playing Campaign Evolved, streaming myself playing it. I might even do co-op with Green if he's not doing co-op with anybody else. We'll just go through the whole thing, and then at the end of it, I'm gonna mod the fuck out of it, or at least try. I'll probably have to do it off stream and experiment with like hex edit modding and stuff like that because it's been a minute. I'm saving it to play with you. Let's go, dude. We gotta co-op the fuck out of it. Hell yeah. Consume product and then get excited for next product. Well, I mean, I like that meme because it's fun to make fun of like people consuming and consuming, but I genuinely like do, as a critic of 343 and Halo Studios for a long time, and low-key a big hater on Halo 4 and 5. I actually do think Campaign Evolved looks pretty good. Like, I really do. I'm genuinely... I was surprised. The sensation of being excited for a new Halo game really was a professional chud. Yeah, dude. I'm a little Bungie shill, little chud in my house. But no, actually Campaign Evolved looks good. There's a lot of people who can't seem to accept the possibility that Halo Studios is putting out a good Halo game, because admittedly they have dropped the ball many times in the past. They have a history of that, and I would hope that even a Halo Studios and 343 veteran employee would acknowledge that. They've put out artistically interesting and objectively good stuff sometimes, but most of the time there's always some major fucking issues with it that have made Halo fans upset for a very long time. But Campaign Evolved doesn't seem to be that. Campaign Evolved seems to be the time when they're pulling it back. Temper my expectations, and I'm very pleasantly surprised. Yeah. When I saw them reveal it at first, I was like, okay, I'll play it, but only because I'm a content creator. Now I'm going to play it because I'm a Halo fan, and it looks good. Am I going to make the UNSC Halo Wars Fireteam based on this mod? No, not in this mod. Everything that's in this mod is already in this mod, and I won't be adding anything more. Now I am finalizing the map and making it just good. My opinion is that it is just good. It's not like insane, but it's just good. Dude, you're validating my prediction. You remember? I predicted that. I was like, I think Halo Campaign Evolved is going to come out, and it's not going to be like spectacularly amazing necessarily. But everyone will play it and go, that was good, and they will enjoy it. That was my prediction. I've actually adjusted my prediction. I think it'll be a bit better than good. I don't think it'll be like the best thing ever. I don't think it'll be amazing, but I think people will enjoy it more than just going, oh, that was good. They'll be like, oh, that was pretty fucking sick. Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I think Halo fans especially will be like, oh, this is fucking dope. And I think people who are new to the franchise will be like, damn, Halo kind of fucking rocks. I enjoyed it more than normal CE, that's for sure. That's a lot coming from you. You don't like CE, like, at all. Alright, I'm going to call this Telly Cap Point Red. And then, what is it? Can only change once. We'll do does not close automatically and does not open automatically. Hello. Okay, sick. So I'm going to very quickly just move these into position. They can't drop an excellent banger right off rip. They got to let it slow roast and release the good stuff later. I mean, I don't see why they would. They could just make some fire shit. And then go, yeah, this shit rules. You know, I was very much in the opinion that... Halo Studios probably was just like a rename, like Facebook to Meta, and nothing would actually change. But it seems that, and call me crazy here, it might actually have inspired some kind of change. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I don't work at Halo Studios, but it seems like things are going well. And that's awesome, because that means that the future of Halo can maybe, just maybe, be pretty fucking cool. Keith David is voicing Johnson. Keith David is not voicing Johnson. What? Who's voicing Arby? Who told you Keith David is voicing Johnson? Alright, anyway, sorry. I put these little things down, these little King of the Hill points, and I'm going to make it so that they turn red when a player is in them, and they turn completely off when a player is not. Halo 5 had a great multiplayer. I would actually argue it did. I still hated the art style, and obviously the like movement tech and stuff was way out there and a huge departure from classic Halo Arena content. But objectively, if you just forget about all your Halo preconceptions, Halo 5 multiplayer was objectively just very fun. It was just very fun. I liked it. I liked Breakout a lot. I thought Breakout was super fun. Warzone was... I actually didn't like Warzone that much. I'm not gonna lie. It was cool, but it just wasn't what I expected from like a kind of like firefight, big PvPvE. I think Warzone was not the best possibility for a big PvPvE thing in Halo. I think it could have I don't think it was bad, but I do think it could have... It didn't live up to the potential that I personally have for that, the expectation of that kind of mode. Wrong, Warzone was big. See, that's the thing. Warzone was not bad. It was not bad by any means, but I do think it had the potential to be way more and be way better. Alright, I'm going to do some scripting for just a minute here. I swear I'm not going to be sitting here scripting for like a billion years. I'm just going to do some really simple stuff. Make it super easy, super basic. Alright, it's only going to take like 5 minutes. All I'm doing is making these change colors when a player is in there. That's it. That's all I'm doing. It's calm down. Calm down. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, it's not a big deal. But did I remove the BFG groups? Oh, I didn't. I can reuse them. Okay, so King of the Hill BFG red will become Telly Cap Point red. Reuse the fuck out of Telly Cap Point blue. And I can assign these. Nice, dude. Yeah, basically all I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it so these activate when a player's in it. Super easy. Telecap point blue is going to be on that group. Telecap point blue. Where do I put that? Somewhere up here. Way up here. There it is. I'm pretty sure, if I'm right, this should be super easy. Alright, so when we have this giant teleporter script, all I'm going to do is if red team goes +1 at any point in time, so if you're capturing, we're going to do device group, set, and we're going to do telly cap point red, telly cap point red, and we're going to set it to 1. And if you get out of that zone and the points start going down, it's going to go to 0. I'm literally just going to copy and paste that for blue team. So we'll go blue, blue, that's it. I'm pretty sure that's all I had to do. I hope this works. I'm on blue team in the editor, so theoretically this should turn a shade of blue.
Blue team is now at power level 2.
Oh, it's going red. Wow. Cool. Oh, I did get them backwards, actually. I forgot, because the way I designed this originally, I gotta swap out which ones they are really quickly. So red is actually going to be blue, and blue is actually going to be red. It's my fault for naming it weirdly. Yeah, probably... Yeah, now it's going blue.
Blue team is now at power level 2.
Is this for invasion? No, it's just for the map in general. You can capture this teleporter. That said, I would like to edit this slightly so that it works a little bit nicer. What I may do... What I may do is... I might try doing an object create and destroy in these statements. Where... No, because that's going to create like this whole recursive crap. It works. It works. I think that's fine that it works. I guess the only downside is one of them is kind of making it paler than the other. Have I tried beating it into submission? You know, I haven't tried that, but I may, if that's effective, you know. Overall, it seems fine. I just... The fact that they're both there means the color on one is going to be washed out rather than the other. Perhaps I could destroy the other one while one team is capturing. Let me try that. So let's say I'm on blue team, right? And I'm starting to capture this. My thought is if I destroy the red one, in that moment, then I could have it so when blue, you step out of blue, perhaps we create that object instead, and then on the inverse, when red starts to get captured, we destroy the blue one, and when red starts to not be captured, we actually create... Oh, well, that's going to create it every frame. Or, yeah, every tick. Well, I guess if it's already created, it's not going to recreate it, so I guess it's fine. It'll just try and then go, oh, can't do that. I'll see. This should make it so when I capture it, the blue color should be like a lot more noticeable. Oh yeah, there we go.
Blue team is now at maximum power.
Yeah, that works. I really should up the intensity of these, though. They're low-key so hard to see in the bright map. I know I'm going to be adjusting the lighting, but I feel like even with this lighting, it's kind of a lot. Let me try it out. Let's see. I'll make a quick edit to it. This should be under... not base marker. It's called... What did I call it? Fuck, I totally forgot. Base marker, character spawn. Is it under objectives after all? Recovery supply, plasma sword. Oh, it's King of the Hill. King of the Hill Spire right here. I'm just going to edit the shader really quickly for the blue. Right now, the self-illum color, base... Definitely not that. We have on for red. With an intensity of 20. Let me test it out with the blue one first. We have red. I think blue is correct. Self-illum color. Yeah, it's just always blue. And then I'll just do self-illum intensity. Right now it's 20 for when it's just default sitting there. But what I'll do is I'll make a quick curve so it starts at 20. But based on its position, it can go up to 40 and make it a lot brighter. So that should mean that when I go into here... What if I set it to 400 just to test? There we go. Okay. Definitely way too bright. But it works. That's sick. It's already going to be really bright by default because they're going to kind of like overlap atop each other. But I'm going to do the same thing over here on the red one. So color-wise, we don't have to change anything because of how I set it up. Instead, we're just going to have it go from 20 to 60. based on whether it's active, which is the position function for a device machine, the way I have it.
Blue team is now at power level 2.
Still capturing. I should probably make a different version of this that doesn't have this insanely loud alarm on it. I think that'd be a lot better. I'll do that really quickly. Where is it? So we have the device machine here. So I'm gonna make a second version of it. That way we just don't have to hear the BWAM. Like, that's good for when you're capturing the spire, but when you're just grabbing the teleporter, it seems a bit excessive. Anyway, so it should be under here. King of the Hill Spire, and I'm using Spire Blue Device Machine and Red Device Machine. So let's copy that. I'm going to rename these to King of the Hill Telly Red and King of the Hill Telly Blue. We'll open both of these up so that we can edit the sound for it. And I will drop these into the map as well. So Telly Red, Telly Blue. We swap these out here, so the King of the Hill Spire Red becomes Telly Red, and Spire Blue becomes Telly Blue. And now that they're different, what I can do with that is just change their sounds and things. So right now it plays the alarm looping sound when it's active. That's alarm 1. Let me try alarm 2. I think alarm 2 might be the insanely loud one. It goes like... Oh, that was the wrong one anyway. Okay. Yeah, it's way too loud. There's definitely some other alarms that we can grab. I think it's under High Charity, right? Oh, it is wait, is it in here too? So it is in High Charity, but it's actually part of the device machine section, the reactor pylons. I believe it's not reactor active. It should be the reactor alarm. Not the pylon one. It's in here somewhere. Oh man, where did I put it? It might be under the dome, actually. Where in the world? It's not Huge Tower's alarm. It's under sound, device machines, reactor pylons. Maybe it doesn't... I don't know, let me try this. What does this sound like? Yeah. It's definitely not gonna be the wind up either. Dude, I gotta go find it. I know that I have it here. First dream I've caught in a minute. Rare pea stain sighting, dude. Lucky, lucky. Okay, so when I do the dome, and the dome goes down... What plays the alarm, dude? Ah, I totally forgot. I think it's in this. I think it's in the Spire folder. I think I made like a special object for it that spawns in and then disappears. So it should be right here in my Ultimate Forge Spire folder. So FX, shield down effect. I think it's countdown effect, right? Core depletion, damage effect. Screw all that. Okay, there's no sound that plays. Oh wait, core alarm right here. Perfect. No. I lied. Sound 1. Device machines. Pylon wind up loop. Well, maybe it is this after all. Oh, because it's a dot sound. Okay, let me at least try the pylon wind up then. Maybe I was just totally wrong. I lied. I lied. That
Blue
is...
team is now at maximum
Why is it still active? Hello? Oh, because I deleted myself in it. Well, it's not that. Fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna read through the script so we can find it and get this over with. Spire destroy. No, I need Spire Dome. Where's Spire Dome? Trigger. You're kidding. I trigger it through a sound impulse trigger? Those don't even sync. How long has it been like this? Are you telling me nobody could even hear the alarms when the dome goes down this entire time? Oh! How did nobody notice? Noob, shut the fuck up. Sick. I think the last thing I could do to make the script good for this is to just make it so if you've already captured it for your team, that it just won't play the capturing sound. That way it's not misleading. I think that would be perfect. Alright. I'll do that in a second. I'm going to go stand up and use the restroom very quickly. I will be right back in like 2 minutes. Alright, stand-up time. Over. Chair time. Over. Got myself a rice cake. Dude, these things are so good. Like 60 calories and they're so tasty. So, I'm going to do a quick fix to make this work a little better. We're going to have a second check when you are capturing this thing. And the second check is just going to make sure that this thing is not captured. So, right now, if you fully capture this thing for your team, and it spawns in for your team, I have a variable for that. So I'm going to do telecapped red is false. So basically, it's only going to actually capture if you haven't already captured it. And that should just make it so if you already have this for your team, it's not going to make a sound, it's not going to change color or anything after you've already captured it. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy, but it's definitely going to make it feel a lot nicer so that you're not constantly capturing it when you go through the teleporter. I feel like it's a little weird. So this should work. Let's see. We just insert that in there, go back to here, compile. I don't think there are any errors, so let me just double check. We'll refresh, and I'll try to capture it for my team. Obviously in the editor, the teleporter doesn't turn on, but...
Blue team is now at power level 2.
We're waiting, we're waiting. Oh, I think I got stuck in a loop. No, I did capture it, though. Nande, thank you for the 2!
I guess the BFG has officially been taken out back.
Yes, for all the BFG enjoyers, I'm sorry. I took the BFG away. We do have these really sick vehicle teleporters that I think are going to add a lot to the map. But yeah, as far as all that stuff goes, unfortunately, the BFG is gone. But I actually think it's really good for the map. I think it's a really good thing. Let me see here. It looks like it's not doing this part of the if statement. Okay, so I start capturing it. And if I back out of it, we do see that it stops capturing.
Blue team is now at power level 2.
And it starts going down. So I'm going to go back into here. And it says +1, +1. It'll stop saying +1 after a minute here, which is a good thing. Alright, so that means I've captured it officially. But when I back out, it stops doing the whole +1 thing. And it just kind of sits there as if it's in a permanent capture state. So, I'm going to take a quick look at that and see why that's happening. +1, +1, thank you. It's a little bit odd here, because when this goes, this begin statement is basically just checking whether or not the player is in here. And if the player is in here, you know, it runs this. It's the usual. You know, you capture the objective, it changes the color, plays the sound, gives you like +1, +1, +1. The thing is, though, the else statement here should definitely be working. When the player is not in that zone, it should be running this. And the thing is, that's interesting here, is down here at the bottom, we have this capture bit for both teams. What I might just have to do is move the capture bit up. I think that might save it here. So I'm just gonna put this here. Not here. So detect red team and detect blue team. I think it might just actually have to be at the top. I don't feel like it should have to do this, but because I'm doing them all in the same continuous thing, it might affect it in that way. We'll see. Okay, so we start capturing. Things are going. We're moving. Okay, I think we've captured, so I back away. same deal. Make sure that it hasn't changed anything in that way that it functioned before, right? We walk in, starts capturing, we walk out after a second.
Blue team is now at power
Does
level
that.
2.
Okay, sick. Perhaps all I need to do is make it when you capture it for a team that it destroys the object for it. So this sets the variable to true. I mean, this should work, right? As long as telecapped red is set to false, it will run through this each time it detects a player. If a player, however, is no longer, on that team is no longer in the zone, it'll check if the tele red is above 0. If that's true, it'll do this. Why is this not running anymore? This should absolutely be running. I don't have it doing anything special. It doesn't sleep forever. It doesn't do anything particularly unique. Tele red goes over 9. We set red to true. Perhaps it's having a weird interaction with this. No. Actually, I just gotta get rid of this. I'm just gonna do a 2-second delay on this. This should fix it. I think it was just having a little weird timing error.
Blue team is now at...
How is Peace Saint still banned from Top Chat? If you say weird shit, YouTube's algorithms know, and they just like fucking ban
Blue
you.
team is now at power level 2.
Okay, so that part still works, so we go in. Okay, it's captured. No, same deal. I'm gonna try removing that entirely from the script to see if I'm even right about that being a thing. In fact, my goodness, I could have a script error and that could just be causing all of the issues we have now. Nope, scripts are successfully compiling, that's good. Save, turn back on. We'll watch this real fast.
Blue team is now at power level 2.
I leave. Oh, wait, that actually fixed it. Do I go back in now? Oh, nice. Okay, it works now. So now that I captured it, you still see the King of the Hill point over it, but it doesn't play an alarm or anything. That's cool. I do need one last thing, which is a way to make it obvious that the teleporter itself is set to a certain team. And I may just make a receiver node that is team colored. What does the AI voice give me TF2 vibes? I mean, it's just kind of like the administrator. It's Auntie Dot from Halo Reach. Am I shot winning? I am, dude. I'm winning. It's sick. Okay, I don't like the little high charity alarm though. Low-key, it's eh. Kind of eh. I think what I'll do real fast, I'm gonna make a variant. Make a variant of this thing. And I'm gonna make a red version and a blue version. This will be the neutral version when it's uncaptured. But then I'll make one that has all these lights on it, very red, and one where they're deep saturated blue. That way you can kind of tell which team has it actively. I feel like that would be the smartest way to do it. Has Rejected ever shotgun a drink? I have, in fact. It is the worst, but it's fun. So It do be how it is sometimes when it be that way. Alright, we'll go to Huge Towers folder here. We're going to go into the receiver node for the vehicle teleporter. And I am going to have to technically grab the crate model and render model here. I'm going to do vehicle, teleporter, receiver, red for all of these. We're going to hook them all up. Close those for now. We'll get back to them. So we'll take our red crate. We're going to hook it up to our red model. And then we're going to hook that up to our red render model. And then lastly, I'm just going to make a quick little, I believe, I want to say it's, is it glow? Is it glow that has this? Yes, perfect. So we're going to take the glow shader, we're going to make a copy. So we're going to have a red version for when the red team captures it. Then we're going to have a blue version for when the blue team captures it. And I think this should be a good enough indicator to just generally let people know which team has it. So we'll set this to kind of a dark red to a light red. And then we'll do the same for blue. Right now the blue color is kind of a cyan. I'm hoping that changing it to like a properly dark blue will indicate a little better that it's actually blue team rather than the default cyan color. I feel like it should work though. I feel like it should work. Anyway, so now that we have a red version of the receiver node set up, we can just set the material real fast. So we'll go right here. This glow material that it uses on the default one that has that nice little cyan color to it. For the red version, we just set it to the red shader. And then we just got to make one for the blue team super quickly. So we'll go receiver, model, and render model, copy paste. Literally just change the name to blue. And hook it back up. Go to our blue version. Receiver blue. And then of course the last step is that we switch our material from that default cyan glow color to the very, very blue team color. Alright, this should be good. So now I'm just going to add these into the map. They should just be crates. So actually delete the old ones. So for receiver, blue, red, I'm going to grab this so that we can copy all of its settings. We'll use a blue variant here, which I don't know if that's blue enough. It looks very similar to the default cyan. The red is very obviously red team. Blue. We tweak the blue one a little bit. The blue one, I'm not sold on it being like blue team. That could easily just be, oh, it's Covenant-y. Though that said, I could take the default receiver node and just have it not have any lights on it. That might be the move. I'm still going to make it look a little more blue, though. So, King of the Hill, no. Objectives, vehicle, teleporter, receiver. I'll try to make the blue just a touch more blue. Bring it into the dark blue area here. See how that looks. So that was it before, and this is it now. I think because blue is generally a darker color, I might actually just have to increase the intensity. And that's too purple. Let's switch it back a little. And now? Yeah, that's clearly blue team. And then I think for the receiver node, by default, instead of having it actually show up like that nice bright cyan, I'm going to bring its intensity down, like, massively, so it's barely even glowing. Oh, wait, better. Duh. I'll just make it white. White's the perfect halo neutral color. Boom. There it is. Nobody's captured it, therefore it just has a nice white glow to it. Duh. Alright, there we got our team-based ones now. Sick. Alright, let's, now that we have these, we'll copy all the settings over to this. So we'll just copy, they should have the exact same rotation. I'll just give them the same position real quick. And we'll also make these not automatically spawned in. So we'll go 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, cool. Now they... Ooh. Oh, I think a cat's trying to get in my room. Kitty! Oh, boy. No, you buddy. No, way, you're so fast, man. Oh, my God, you're going crazy, dude. That's so cool. That's so cool, buddy. Oh, look how fast you are, man. Hell yeah, Poopy. Look at you go, man. Look at you go, buddy. Oh, that was so cool. He was needing attention. El gato. El gato. You're so cute, puppy! Alrighty, let's put this thing back in. The exact same thing here. Go boom. No. Grab this setting. Apply it to the red teleporter. Boom. My God, I can't see anything. Boom. And lastly, we put this one on here. And boom. So I'm going to call this Telly Red. Telly Mid Red. Telly Mid Blue. And then, Telly Mid. Okay, so both of these are off by default. So, basically, check DMs. Wait, what did you find? I think I just found Peak. Green found something on the Steam Workshop. What is this? What the fuck? Why is... What is this? It's Halo 3 campaign, except you play as the little Easter egg monkey people. What the fuck? Ew, what do they look like? I've never seen them unhunched, dude. They're always like crunched over. That's crazy. What the fuck? Alright, let's do the last part of the scripting. Last part. When telecapped red is true. We object destroy Telly Mid, Telly Mid Blue, and then we do object create Telly Mid Red, and we do the same thing here. Object destroy Telly Mid, Telly Mid Red, then we object create Telly Mid Blue. Let's see. Compile our scripts. Presumably it works. And now we capture the teleporter. Let's see if we capture it for blue team. Hey, that's a blue team teleporter. Oh, it's still making capturing noises though. I guess you have to like walk out of it for that to happen. Just as the logic of how I have it set up. It's not a huge deal, because once you walk out of it, it's fine. Is there anything I could do to improve that? Not really, right? Because I'm just waiting to see. So if you're in it and that's set, it'll do that, and then it's just gonna wait for you to leave it. That's fine. It's not a big deal. That's so cool, though. It works. Now you can see what team has captured it. Low-key wanna saturate the blues just a little bit more, though. I hate to say it, but if they're more saturated, it'll feel more blue teamy. Okay, yeah, that feels like not quite Covenant. I mean, it could be Covenant, but it's more now fully blue team. Kind of hard to mistake that. And I do think now it actually probably should be upped just a little more, maybe. That way you can tell which team has it. I mean, that's pretty sick. I want to test this out in tag test really quickly so we can actually get the teleporters active as well, and I want to do it for red team. They're what the Forerunners originally look like. Technically not wrong in Bungie lore, considering humans were supposed to be like little ape people like that back in the day. You know, back in the day, just a couple million years ago. And humans were Forerunners originally. That's technically what the Forerunners used to look like. Alright, I'm loading up the map. What's a skull idea you'd have? Every vehicle able to be hijacked. It would be a silver type skull. Everything can be hijacked, including things that can just break the game, like hijacking a pelican or like a phantom or a fucking scarab. You can just hijack any AI out of anything. You could hijack like the fucking like gun towers. You could hijack literally everything, and it could absolutely, yeah, the spirit. That would be sick. If you can get up to it, you can hijack it. Alright, we're gonna do cheats, jetpack 1, cheats, deathless, player 1. That way the AI don't kill me, because they totally will. Yeah, literally hijacking the Prophet would go crazy. Alright, so we have the neutral teleporter here. Let's try hijacking it. Oh, it's using that alarm. I think the alarm is the only thing I'm unhappy with on this right now. Hey! Alright, it worked. That's sick. I guess the only downside to this is the inconsistency of the teleporter colors. Obnoxious. I mean, that's way too loud. I don't know how I feel about it with the inconsistency of teleporter colors. Like, obviously giving it that red glow does indicate that the team has captured it. But the blue glow, should I make it red? I don't want to make it red. I really, really don't. I mean, I could. I don't know, man. I don't want to. The blue seemed fine. Perhaps it was my mistake, then, just for coloring the base part of it. Orange. I mean, orange is good. That's what, like, Bungie uses whenever they're doing a red team base on a Forerunner map. I'm thinking perhaps I'll do that. Perhaps I change all the colors to red or blue, including on the ones that are over at the base, because right now the base teleporter is also just the default cyan color that I'm not even using anymore. Is it too obnoxious to color the teleporter to just be... I don't know, man. Maybe what I'll do instead is... Because, I mean, making this red, I think, would look really, like, ugly. I really like this teleporter being blue. It feels Covenant-y. It's in line with all the other lights. No other lights at any of the bases are red. I think I might just need a better way to mark the teleporter itself. Because as sensible as it is when I got to see them off, changing the lights, low-key, it's kind of eh. You can't even tell very well from the ground because it's so flat as well. What should I do then? I'm thinking. I don't want to color the plasma energy. I want to keep them as they are, but I want to tell players, hey, this team has captured this teleporter. I feel like the best way to do that would be like some kind of secondary glowy light that is not directly tied to the teleporter because it has this nice cyan coloring to it. That's pretty good. It's like green teleporters feel cooler. Yeah, that's not wrong. I like them more, but for the Covenant theme, a little blue teleporter is kind of cool. Also, why is it like... Oh, it didn't even delete the receiver node when I captured it. No wonder it looks weird. It definitely should have. We do... I did that right. Object destroy, tele mid. Object destroy, tele mid. Is that not its name? Oh, that is its name. Oh, it definitely should have destroyed it. Weird that it's still there. Make it purple. Kind of purple. It's got like a bluish purple hue to it. Now, what's another sign? What's another way? On the bases, I mark the bases as being team colored by putting that giant glowy thing on top of them. Can't really do that for the teleporter here. So, instead, perhaps... Do I color the King of the Hill point in the color of the team instead? Like, permanently while that team has it? But then somebody else comes over to capture it, then it would change color. It would probably be too complicated to do that through scripting. Not really worth it. I could do some kind of secondary effect outside the teleporter that, like, a ring of color or something maybe, like, occasionally pulses out of it. Oh. Wait, kind of a banger idea, actually. I just had a thought. What if instead of coloring the whole thing, what if I just attached like 3 lens flares, one on the tip of each, and those could just be the team color, and you could kind of see them from a distance. Maybe when you walk up close to it, you can't even really tell the color, like they kind of fade out, but like from a distance, maybe you could just see these 3 brightly colored, team colored lens flares on it. That might be kind of cool, actually. I think I want to try that. So, let me do that. But keep the color texture. Well, if I keep the color texture, it just looks weird. I tried it, and the blue teleporter glow coming off of the device with the team color was just weird. I didn't like it. I don't think it was good. Okay, refresh that one. I'm going to pop open the Covenant teleporter really quickly. It should be... I think I put it under Reach Alpha Objects, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Vehicle Teleporters, perfect. Vehicle Teleporter Receiver, Permafrost. No. No. Why am I struggling to find this? Is this it? Oh, it is. Okay, perfect. I found it. So here is teleporter receiver. So I'm just going to make 3 markers on it. Oh. Right. And with X being forward, I am going to... I'll rotate it 45 degrees up like that. I'll center it right here. Move it up a little bit, so I'll have it at that height. And this will be FX Team Light. It should already be attached to the correct bone, so I'm going to just duplicate it, rotate it, whoops, off of the cursor real fast. So rotate 120 degrees. Looks, well, not quite right, actually. A little bit to the front. And make sure that its name is set right, so FX Team Light. And then last but not least, we'll duplicate it one more time, rotate 120 degrees, fix its position a little bit. Okay, we'll give this a try. I feel like this should work pretty well, but we'll find out. So out of the question for both, I've been creating battles within the Covenant UNSC and Ultimate Forge with the UNSC keep winning, and I think Hunters would be great. I tried to add Hunters, but they had a lot of difficulties just due to the way animations are handled between multiplayer and stuff. They would work perfectly for the host, but in like full-on multiplayer matches, they just like did not work at all, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, god damn it, I gotta reset these. Fuck. Fuck. I gotta rebuild all this crap. Fortunately, I'm friends with AI. I mean, in your case, you wouldn't see any issues whatsoever, but it is definitely something I have thought about fixing. I have some ideas on how to fix, but I just have not yet fixed it. Hey, you went to the parade? What? What parade? Three markers named FX Team Light. 2 markers named. Okay. I don't know why it gave me a double error on that one, but it's probably fine. Let's do this. A Pride Month parade. I've never been to one. I think if somebody invited me, I'd probably go, but I don't really go out and do stuff like that. Already came to Texas? What do you mean? Aren't they everywhere? Doesn't like every state have one? What are you talking about? Alright, teleporter red crate is here, so I just basically want to create like a little... I heard it wasn't as strong in Texas. I guess. I don't know. I live in Austin, and most people just don't really give a shit about stuff like that here, so... Like, in a negative way, I mean. Most people are just like, yeah, sure, whatever. Do you. So be a human being. So I feel like here it would be literally fine. Like, nobody would care. I don't know, maybe if you're in like a tiny little middle of nowhere town where people are super bigoted, they would give a shit, but I would be so shocked if anyone gave a shit. This will be red team. We'll do a little red team lens flare. And then, so we have it 5 to 10. And then brightness curve is 1 to 1. We gotta get the color. Right now, tint color is there. I'll do a nice light red color. I'll place it down here in the editor so I don't have to like go through all the effort of capturing this, but... Decent after you're moving to Houston? Oh, sick. I've been to Houston like once before. No, I fucked up the colors. Also, I don't see the lens flares. Reporter receiver red, FX team light. Maybe primary scale needs to be set to 1. Maybe the occlusion test is too strong. No, because I'm using the same... Use simple occlusion test box. Oh, right, duh. It's a lens flare, so it needs to be in an effect. I don't... No, because lens flares can be attached directly. I, like, low-key had to for a long time. Maybe I'm misremembering. I'll try putting an effect on it. Teleporter effect becomes red team effect. I don't know too much about Houston. I'm not super familiar. I've only been there for like random occasional things. Wait, let's sender. Receiver, FX, lens flare. It's gonna go on. FX team light. I called it FX team light, right? Yeah. Okay, still no dice. What the fuck, man? What am I doing wrong? Teleporter receiver red dot crate. It should be playing the effect on the FX Team Light marker. It is not playing the effect on the FX Team Light marker. Which is telling me that that marker somehow, even though I just imported... Oh my god, did I not re-import it? God damn it, I don't think I re-imported it. Houston, we have a problem. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm just dumb as fuck. And screwed that up. By not actually re-importing and then just wasted a bunch of time. Okay, yeah, now it works. Sick. Thank you for the 2, David Jones. Appreciate the support, dude.
Child of my sperm bank,
What?
why have you come? I offer no financial support. A father's absence, passed to his son. Grave mine probably.
Probably not wrong about that. Thanks, Grave Mine. Yeah, that works pretty good, actually.
There is much cock.
There is much coke. This is one of my favorite fucking videos. It's so funny. I don't care what anybody says. That shit cracks me up. Yeah, I think this is the move here. I do think this is the move here. Okay, now that I got this working, we're gonna do it again, but this time for real, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. Needs to be a little more cyan. It's a little too blue. Need to make it a little more ambiguous. Not quite, you know, blue team, just coincidentally a Covenant colored blue. Not bad, not bad. Still looks like a generic Covenant teleporter, but marked by red team with some lens flares. I think it'll be especially good looking once I get the map's lighting redone. That's gonna be good. Gonna make a huge city in Mombasa sandbox using the entire space without blowing up Lamb. I mean, if I made it in Blender, yeah, but doing it with Forge objects, unfortunately, Halo 3's engine is just gonna shit itself. If somebody had the source code to Halo 3 and then just was like, hey, the hardware is better, so let's up the limits, it would be fine and probably insanely easy to do. But, yeah, nobody did that for MCC. They were just like, yep, the limits are the limits, and we're not going to rebuild the engine. But it is technically possible. You just need the source code. Alright. Don't even need those shaders anymore. Let's do this now. We'll grab ourselves a nice red. Get ourselves a nice blue. Sick. And then, now that that's done, we can grab the red one. And I think we're good now. I think this is a really, really good middle ground for this. Wait, I don't even... Well, whatever. Thank you for the 2, Davidson Jones, VFX.
Let Neptune strike ye dead Winslow. Hark. Hark, Triton, hark.
Whoa.
Bellow, bid our father the Sea King, rise from the depths.
Full foul is fury.
Black waves teeming with salt foam to smother this young mouth with pungent slime. to choke ye?
Is that fucking Cthulhu? Hello? Has anyone seen the Lives? Oh. I have not. Is it about Eldritch Horrors? Like, what the fuck? That was so ominous. Lighthouse is a great film. Yeah, it's got Squinkle Penimus in it. He's a fucking phenomenal actor. Thank you for the 2, Davy Jones.
I'd let me cook, bro. I'm just spamming nonsense at this point.
Oh.
Someone take this donate button away from me. Also, yeah, the lighthouse is basically the retelling of Prometheus, but with 2 light keepers slowly going insane, stranded on a desolate rock.
Well, that's kind of dope, though. Dude, I'm about to go insane, stranded on a desolate rock. Why is the... I hate how this happens. Oh, the red one updates, but the blue one doesn't! I love that. 10 out of 10 movie. Oh, I didn't even know Robert Pattinson was in it. Yeah, anything Willem Dafoe's in, I'm like, I'm in. I'm in. He's such a good actor. Okay. I think we're good. Let's go capture for red team. Whee! Oh yes, my ears. I didn't need to hear today anyway. Hello? Try it again.
Capture the flag.
We're schmoving. Let's take a look at it. Oh, my ears. Oh, it's on! Oh, I love the way it didn't switch to the right one! I love it! Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. The way it didn't work at all. Wow. That is so awesome. This just didn't run at all. Why? Why? fine. It's fine. It's fine, honestly. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So for red team to capture, it checks here, sets red. If that same thing is true, and then red is set to true, it'll run all of this, sleep for 5, and then set telly red to 0. And on blue, it's going to do the same thing, but for telly blue. Great. Wonderful. Lovely.
Blue team is now at power level 2.
Okay, it actually captured it for blue. The scripts ran correctly. So that's good. Oh, but it bugs out again because I added back the... Yeah. Well, it'll reset its values itself once you back out of it, so... And why didn't it work for red? What the fuck changed? You destroy telly red 1 for blue. Destroy telly blue 1. Destroy mid and mid blue. You create mid red. You create red. And then you create the telly blue dummy back at the other base. Everything here checks out. Telly capped red, telly red, telly blue. Values are the same. True, true, false. Red true, blue true, red false, blue false. They're all perfect inverses of each other. Therefore, they should all work perfectly.
Capture the flag.
Oh, it activated. It's real. Red team captured it. Feels good. The colors are wrong, but like... Also, I don't give a fuck right now. Wait, is that the red one? I don't think that's the red one. It again did not spawn the red one. No, it definitely did, actually, because it went from blue to white, but it's just not updating the fucking red crate and receipt. Whatever, dude. I'm just gonna restart Sapien and tag test, because they clearly don't want to update tags right now. Alright, let's capture the flag. Levels, multi, huge towers, huge towers. Alright, lovely. And then here in Sapien, we should be good in a second. Ugh. Okay, everything seems like it's working well. I'll let that load really quickly. I'm gonna go stand up, stretch my legs really quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's do this. This teleporter works. I'm gonna be so happy. Excuse me.
Capture.
Alright, we're gonna turn on cheat jetpack 1 so I can fly. And so the AI don't kill me. Kill me! Deathless player 1. Okay, neutral teleporter looks good. Let's go to the King of the Hill point. Start capturing. I'm definitely changing the alarm though. It is so obnoxious. Hey! Okay, went up. I spawned the blue team one in. Like, the blue team one's color is a little too bright. Brrr. Why did it spawn the blue team one? Wait, what the fuck? Did I write that in the script on accident? Oh, maybe I named them backwards. Fuck. What? I didn't name them backwards. Wait, hold on. Objects. Maybe I did, though. It's the only explanation I can think of. Are they blue mid? Is blue? Oh, they're both blue. That's why. Oops. Let's try that again. One more time. Last time. We got this for real, for real.
Capture the flag.
Pew, 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 pew. Hey! That's red team! Red team rules! I can't wait to change the lighting so you can actually fucking see that thing. That looks good, though. I feel like that's very obviously red team captured that teleporter. Like, the teleporter itself is a regular Covenant teleporter. It just has red accent glowing lens flares, which I think actually works pretty well. It keeps the teleporter's colors consistent, and we get a very obvious functioning teleporter there. That's pretty sick. It's not spamming anything because things are relatively optimized. Let's go make sure. Ball. And we can see blue team's teleporter is off, so we know that part is functioning as well. And since the teleporter is on, that means the red team center node over at my base, at red team base, should also be on. I should be able to just take a vehicle and go flying through it. I see it. I see it. It's glowing. I see it. Oh, spawning a vehicle with the new interior? Nice. Nice. Sick. For the most part, this system is done, I want to say. I can't really switch to blue team to test, but blue team can come over and capture this as well. But I think functionally it's done. So red team's now got a sick vehicle teleporter and can do whatever the hell they want with that. Did I explore the Halo 2 E3 demo map when it came out? Yes, I did. It was awesome. I spent like 2 or 3 days just working on that whole thing. Oh, if you're talking about the dig site one, I did check that one out also. I was talking about the E3 leak one, though, as well. Like the actual one on the... that Bungie made. But also, yeah, I tried out the dig site one. It was so sick. Yeah, that looks good. You can clearly tell. Red team owns that teleporter. Same map geometry? I believe so. I'm sure the dig site team probably cleaned up some stuff. But for the most part, it's probably identical map geometry. It was super fun to explore, too. I really enjoyed it. Nice, dude. Nice! That's what I like to see. Okay, I guess now the video's thumbnail is admittedly a bit misleading. Because I didn't actually work on the Spire today, and I am going to call it quits for now, because I have some projects I want to go work on. That said, I'm going to be streaming pretty much every single day for the next, like, 2 weeks at least, getting permafrost done. Tomorrow, we're going to be working on the Spire, for real this time. What are my other projects? Hugegrass, which is on the Steam Workshop. Ultimate Forge, also on the Steam Workshop. I did a Halo 2 map called Hemostasis. That's like giant blood gulch with pelicans and stuff on it. We also made the Arc AI War map, which was really fun. And I have a bunch of test projects. Oh, I made Halo 2 Forge mode as well as a campaign mod. That's all. They're all in the Steam Workshop. I have a lot of unfinished temporary stuff. Oh, we're gonna fix this tomorrow as well, because right now it causes like massive EMP excessively across the map, which is a bit brutal. Okay, I'm gonna head out for right now, guys. I apologize for the late stream today. I slept in really hard and was super slow at the beginning of the day, so it took me a while to get to stream. That's what I get for going to a rave and having a little bit of alcohol here and there. I just woke up like, oh. But we got really good work done today. We got really good work done on Friday, too. All of the polishing stuff, it's not the best content in the world, but it's getting permafrost done. And once we have permafrost done, I'm either going to start working on Halo Reach mods again in preparation for Campaign Evolved and trying to port some of the Campaign Evolved stuff over to Reach, or I'm going to be working on the Halo 3 campaign map levels and stuff that I've been debating for a while now. But for now, I'm going to hop off. Tomorrow, we don't have to worry about the teleporters. They're done. We fixed the bugs with the batteries today, which are phenomenal. We have the Spire to work on tomorrow, which will be really, really fun. The bases look super good. And after we do the Spire, we're actually just going to add all the little Covenant lights around, which is going to be super sick. We're going to fix up the map geometry so that these bases over here look really good, so that they're flat on the ground. Then we're going to add in some more details on the map. And then we're going to get the lighting done so that the map looks good and not super flat and boring like it does right now. And then we're done. Then we'll release. And during all this, we'll be running a bunch of playtests as well, which will be super fun. That said, though, we're done for today. I'm going to hop off. I do hope you enjoyed this shorter chill stream. Tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming about 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., and we're going to be streaming for a long-ass time. I'm going to be streaming the fuck out of this map tomorrow, and we're going to make insane progress. My goal is to fit in the next week on this map on stream what would normally take me like a month to do. No more feature creep, no more bullshit scripting and this and that. Just fully done. Done. Get everything I can done in the next week. And I think if I grind it out super hard, streaming like 4 to 6 hours each day, roughly, genuinely do think we could have this mod done really soon. But all right, I'm out for today. I do want to shout out everybody who tipped, everybody who super chatted. I see you new members. I'm going to get the 4-year badge up and rolling tonight. I do hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, 4 to 6 p.m. Central Time. Stay up to date on the Discord server. That said, I'm out, though. Have a wonderful rest of your night, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye.